Hi, I'm Kiki.
And I'm Kiki, and welcome to the Danganronpa episode 4. There's been a lot of editing in these episodes. These are probably our most edited things ever. So, I think we're starting chapter 1, so that's exciting.
Yeah, I don't believe anything's happened yet, so we're done with the prologue, though, correct?
Absolutely nothing has happened yet.
Wonderful.
I think the game actually might be a little louder than you. I'm just gonna turn it down a bit. For people who get mad because I just turned down the game, I don't care.
All you 4 people watching us.
No, it's not 4 people, it's like 2 people. We have ghost subscribers. Oh really? We got a cutscene right away? Darn things I had to edit in! Hey, well, at least the anime can't copyright strike this, because it's a bunch of mashed up together stuff.
Oh, better not.
Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Oh look, it's all the people's names. Yeah, we definitely need to edit this in.
It's not recording correctly, I see.
Yeah, you can see it lagging. I wish there was a way. Maybe I think I might be able to cut out our audio and put our audio over this while we
That'd
talk.
be good. Because we apparently had an issue with this previously, so we're just going to have to talk over this for a little bit. I apologize.
Well, it's not like they're saying anything, it's just music.
Yeah, but it's still nice to not have to talk over the cutscenes.
It's not even a cutscene, it's an opening movie.
Specific, fine. The opening animation.
Break!
Oh.
I love how many spoilers are in the opening.
Yeah, if you had no, if you've played this game, you see how much actual stuff that this spoils.
Yeah. Like, some people don't get it, but we're just like, we get it, yo.
This is kind of a good thing you did that.
I, like, don't want to put both my headphones in, because I'm one of those people. Oh. Well, look at how cool we are. That's probably, you get that for starting the game. It's probably completing the prologue. Oh!
You're lagging, just warning you.
Oh, I don't want to save over that. That is my cutscene save. I just have to slowly make my way all the way back up to the top. There's our save! Alright. You can't get out unless you kill someone. My mind and my body were completely entwined by those words. Fear and anxiety seeped into me, spreading until they had taken complete control. I could feel the room's intense already.
Oh no, the bad voice acting starts now.
I could feel the room's intense atmosphere pressing down menacingly upon my shoulders. It was all I could do to bear with the weight of it. And then someone dies. No, I'm just kidding. No one dies here.
Not
Kill
yet.
free or live hard. Everyday life. My life. That ominous air was shattered by the blunt force of her words.
So, what are you going to do now?
It's still you.
Were you just going to stand there, staring at each other?
The harsh bite of her words was directed at everyone in the room.
I don't think that was that harsh.
And like a cold shower, those words yanked us all back into reality. Ah, yes, of course! There are times when we must push forward, no matter how frightening or uncomfortable the situation may be. How could I have forgotten something so fundamental? I'm deeply ashamed.
So important, must be bolded.
Would someone be so kind as to hit me? I cannot forgive myself. Hit me, I beg of you. Huh? If you got enough energy to make all that goddamn noise, how about you move your ass instead? And what specialty is our quest master? we're gonna look for a better way out of here.
Well, while we're at this, whoever's driving that weird ass teddy bear and beat the crap out of him.
You sounded a bit Western in the
Yeah,
beginning.
I lost a little bit there.
But first, shouldn't we check out our electro IDs?
Let's look at the technology thing.
I think it's best if we looked over the rules Monokuma mentioned before moving around too much. Did you
Oh
die?
no, it froze again.
Make it stop freezing. It's Celeste.
I can't see anything. Oh god. There we go. Lily was froze on Chihiro. Well, that's gonna get cut out.
No, it's not. We're keeping it. Unedited episodes. Okay, go.
All the editing. Oh yes, we shouldn't want our ignorance to invite
We
another
wouldn't.
spectacle like the. I said wouldn't.
You said shouldn't.
Ow.
Start it over.
Best recording ever. Oh god.
Start it over right now. Stop wasting time.
Yes. We wouldn't want our ignorance to invite another spectacle like the one we just witnessed.
Did you like my line? Did I do a good job?
Let's do this.
Oh, look at this. Starting up. Oh, look, it says Makoto Naegi. I powered up my Electro ID and the first thing that appeared was my name. Looks like Monokuma was telling the truth about that. From the menu that was displayed next, I pressed the button labeled School Rules. And there on the screen appeared a bullet point list. That doesn't look like a bullet point list.
Yes, I don't see any bullet points.
Of the regulations that we were expected to follow. Students are to live out their lives together exclusively within the academy, indefinitely. The period from 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. is designated as nighttime. Be aware that certain areas are off limits during this time. Sleep is permitted only in the dormitory bedrooms. Deliberate use of any other room will be treated as sleeping in class and punished accordingly. In case you haven't figured it out already, I'm not reading what they're popping up, but actually reading what's in the background. Because what's in the background is right, and what they're popping up is not. You may investigate Kibugamine Academy freely. To this end, no particular limitations have been placed on your actions.
Guess what rule changes?
Violence against the headmaster of Monokuma is forbidden. Furthermore, destruction of surveillance cameras is also prohibited. The villain who kills one of his companions will be allowed to graduate, provided his crime is not betrayed to the other students. Additional rules may be appended to this list if deemed necessary.
Translation, we're going to add rules as we go on because that makes things more interesting that you can't figure out. I'm still going to call out some of the plot holes.
Starting to feel a little vertigo, I turned my head away from the screen. I glanced around the room and saw the same solemn expression. Yes, expression. New word. On everyone's faces. Really?
Stand by. He's trying to want to do Mondo and Leon.
They're like my favorite characters.
Just they curse.
They don't in the end. I'm not saying all of Leon's lines later on though. That's gonna get a little throat hurty.
Just have to record afterwards.
Alright. I'm gonna do this as censored as possible because I'm a terrible person. What is this? I'm gonna let myself be pushed around by some dumb rules. Did it freeze?
Yep.
My
Then why
phone
don't you just
buzzed.
continue on your merry way and pretend the rules don't exist?
My phone buzzed like it does in every other episode.
Oh my god.
Where is it? I need to know. Here it is. No, I don't know this person. Facebook, stop.
Did I restart that line?
Yes, please. Oh wait, did I just turbo?
Yes, you did. I said you changed the speed. You didn't hear.
No.
I was gonna have so many bloopers. It's gonna be great.
Is it still sped up?
I haven't seen it turn back to normal. It might still be.
I don't know how to tell the difference. It sounds like it's still sped up. How do I change the speed back?
This could be like the best
What
recording
button did I press?
I don't know, you hit something when you
I
grabbed
know
the
tab
phone.
is turbo, but... What did I do?
I have to read every line twice and fix it.
No, the music's really fast. I fixed it!
Oh, god damn it.
Alright, keep going. We're not editing this episode, I promise.
Nope.
This is gonna be the worst
This
episode.
is editing. This is horrible.
No, we're not editing this at all.
I'll edit it, because that's bad.
You're not editing it, because you don't know how to.
And why don't you just continue on your merry way and pretend the rules don't exist? I personally am rather curious to know what the penalty for violating one is.
Death. Were he to do that, Master Mondo Murata would have no extra lives remaining. That was terrible.
Was that a sentence?
When I was a twerp, my big bro used to always get on my case about how a man keeps his promises even in death.
So?
Where's my phone?
No, stop doing that.
I've still got promises I ain't done keeping. So there ain't a chance in hell I'm dying now.
I can't say I understand, but either way, can we take that to mean you're following the rules then?
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh, got it. Have to die, boys. Guys, I have a question. Rule number 6 here. What do you think it means?
Yes. The villain who kills one of his companions will graduate provided his crime is not betrayed. You mean the part that said provided his crime is not betrayed to other students? Yeah, I was wondering about that too. If you want to graduate, you just have to kill in such a way that nobody finds out it was you.
What? Why?
Don't concern yourself with the why. Just follow the rules you've been given. That's all you need to know. People who need their hands held to accomplish anything have no right to ask questions.
I don't know what that word is.
Poignant.
What was it?
Poignant.
Such poignant words.
Okay, whatever. You mean pointed? That's still you. Did it freeze again? Hello?
Skype froze.
Ah, stop it! I'm blaming you!
Toko! I know you went ahead, I heard you, but I just see Toko.
Oh my gosh!
Anyway, enough with the stupid murder stuff. Now I can see. We know the rules, so we can start looking around now.
Where exactly are we? Is there any way out? Do we have provisions and supplies? There is no mountain of— oh, there is— there's no mountain! There's no mountain high enough!
God damn it. This is not just scrap this one, look how good this one's been.
This one's the best episode, what are you talking about?
We have to watch this and see what we're putting people through.
There is a mountain of questions in need of answering. Hell yeah, let's get this show on the road! I'm going alone.
Say what? Is there something wrong with your head? Like, seriously, why would you do that?
Why wouldn't I do that? Someone in this room is probably already plotting their way out of here. And you expect me to let any of you get anywhere near me?
Wait, nobody here.
You can't be so sure of that. Nor are you. Just look at how scared you all were when Monokuma explained graduation. Or was that something else? I'm going to do what I want to do. Ah, quit your complaining. You ain't going anywhere. Be gone, Plankton.
Plankton?
Oh! What's that supposed to mean? You are but one individual plankton drifting through a vast ocean. Try as you might, you're not but the tiniest, most inconsequential of existences. Sounds like someone wants his teeth kicked in. Stop it, guys. Please. Fighting isn't going to solve anything. Well, aren't you just a little sweet talker? You think you're some kind of teacher? You trying to preach at me? No, I just... Then shut your trap! Damn. He hit me. And I flew. It was like a scene straight out of a cartoon. Without warning or foreshadowing or breaking the fourth wall, completely out of the blue. He hit me and I flew. I guess it might have slipped my mind the kind of people I was dealing with. Super duper high schoolers. And a guy who's part of a biker gang that I should have expected would be violent.
Yep.
Around whom my brand of common sense has no weight. Not a sliver of meaning. Of course, something ridiculous was going to happen. I guess it just slipped my mind. And then I passed out. Because he hit me, and I flew. My consciousness slowly drifted away. And then vanished.
Good
And
job.
then I died. The end of the game. Well, I mean, when I woke up, I was... inside a bedroom. What? Where am I? I seem to be making a habit out of waking up in unfamiliar rooms. Look at that nice little background music equalizer we got there in the background. Anyway, where exactly am I? You now have access to your Electro ID, which contains a wide variety of information. You can open your Electro ID by pressing the square button. From there, you can view the school rules or report card profiles for all of the students. Some menus, like the map and ammunition, are only accessible under certain circumstances. Like, you don't need a map when you're in your room, because you're in your room! You can also save and load the game from the system menu, thank you. Additionally, you can press the select button for quick access to the game's backlog. In case you don't know what backlog means because you haven't played video games before, or visual novel games, it basically is just like a bunch of text that you already read. So that's what we can use if we skip lines, which we probably should have done in the last episode, but I didn't know what button it was, and if I pressed any more wrong buttons, we would be in a very bad state. Everything anyone says is recorded. Oh, well, they tell you.
Yes, I do you.
Alright, so let's look at
at
our Electro ID. So we can't use these because we don't need to see where we are. Either way, it still gives us kind of a map of where we are, it seems, because we're kind of like in one of those rooms. Ammunition you just use when you're doing like your Phoenix Wright stuff and saying, "Oh, you were the culprit! Oh, your evidence was wrong!" So
You're talking to
basically,
the other idiots.
basically we're the quote-unquote smartest one, even though it's really not us. We're complete idiots. Basically, some other character will say something right, and we'll be like, "Yes, that's it!" and pretend it's all our glory.
Yeah, and then someone will say something insanely stupid like getting the murder weapon wrong. And he's just like, "Oh, I think you're wrong."
Presents, you give them to the characters, you make friends and stuff like that, and raising your affection to the highest with someone makes it so that you're able to, like, get a special ability, which helps out in cases. Personally, I don't know if they actually help out. Like I said, I've only made it to the chapter 3, and I never finished chapter 3 because it just... Oh, no, chapter 2. It's chapter 2. It's just a little ridiculous. You got Togami telling you can't touch things and you have to touch certain things, and you can't leave the room until you touch the thing he wants you to touch twice. So it gets a little ridiculous.
How'd you get anyone to not like this game? Put them in that scene and don't let them do anything.
Yeah. So
What
So yeah. Anyway, presents you give them the characters, you make friends, stuff like that. The thing is though, and I have googled this really quick just to make sure. You cannot befriend everyone before they die. It's weird. Like, there's one person you can befriend, the first one that dies, you can befriend them and get their special thing. We're probably not gonna do that.
We'll probably do them randomly so that we don't spoil anything, otherwise you'd know exactly who
we'll do our
we're doing.
favorite people. Probably. You
Don't forget the items.
You can only do it during free time. This is the episode of messing up and explaining. Because we know how to play the game, and I just want to make sure that you, the audience, knows what we're doing. Because I don't want you to think that we're extremely stupid. Even though we very much are. But, basically, we're just gonna befriend random people. Kiki's gonna have a little tiny guide. You might want to pull that up now.
I have that. Yeah, because certain people like certain items. You'll find later the items you get are random.
Absolutely hate certain items.
Yeah, so if you give certain ones, you're just going to waste the item and waste your time getting the money for that item, and it's bad.
Yeah, and there's a character who's a special case, which has 2 different befriending things, so we'll get into that when it gets there. So we're just gonna do random people, and we're gonna hope for the best. You have to collect Monokuma coins to get the presents anyway, and I don't know how long that's gonna take. You got your report cards. That's basically all the information you know on each of the students. As you befriend them, you learn more information about them, secrets about their life, some things about their past, and so on and so forth. There's something about them that gets put into their school rules. We already read them all in that scene, so you already know what they are. And of course, this is saving. We'll look at report cards just for the heck of it. The report cards are split into boys and then girls. So that's how it is. That's how it be. If they die, there's going to be a pink X over their face. There will never be one over our face because we're main character.
We can't die. We're magic. Plot armor.
Yes. So here's everyone. We'll click on Junko's, I don't know. See, it gives you basic information, their name, their height, their weight. Obviously, you need to know their bust size because not everyone needs to do that. And then what their super duper high school thing is. That's pretty much it. If you want to know any information about them, look them up. But don't look them up until we're done. Because if you look up anything about this game, you get spoilers. Okay?
Yeah, you have like a 2% chance of getting a character that has like nothing to do with them, and even them, usually they have to do stuff with cases.
Yeah, like you'll get one that like doesn't die technically, in the sense. And they'll have done like absolutely nothing throughout the whole entire game. And it will be like, spoiler for this specific thing! And you're just like, oh. Or you get spoilers for the second game.
That someone has tried to not spoil herself with.
Yeah, I've tried my best not to spoil the second game because I really want to play it and I want to play it by myself. But we'll probably play it together once I get my Vita and get like whatever I need to hook it up so I can record it for you guys. But anyway, let's look around this bedroom. How do I move this again? There we go. So we only got like 6 minutes to look around this bedroom. There's something in the drawer. It's a tool set. It's brand new. The plastic seal appears unbroken. Either way, I'm not going to use it now, so I'll put it back. Ugh. You're going to hear, by the way, a lot of us comparing this to the anime, because we've watched the anime so many times.
And we watched that first.
So many times.
I did. I don't think... Did you watch it first before the game?
I watched, like, the first few episodes and then wanted to play the game, and then I didn't finish the game, and then I watched...
So you got, like, both at the same time.
Yeah. So, I know how most of it works. Sadly, we already know, like, all the answers to the cases, because the anime literally just uses them all. So, don't expect us to get a lot of that wrong. Most of it's gonna be wrong, because it's just like, wait, I was supposed to click a thing there? So that's what it's gonna be. So anyway, we have also a notepad. It came with the room, didn't it? Everything came with the room, Nagi.
Unless you carried it in with you.
Iron plates have been rigged to the walls. Are they to trap us in here? okay, here's the one thing I don't get, alright? So you see, we got the arm plates here, right? And if we move our camera thing, the door is here, right? So technically, isn't there not supposed to be a window here? Because then we look into the next room? If so, what's the point of this?
I didn't even think about that. Yeah, we'll show you the map later. Nagi's in between two other rooms.
So, this is the room key. It's got my name on the keychain. Yes, M. Naegi. So I guess that makes it mine? No, it's not yours, obviously. Anyway, I'll be taking that. Ah, is this a lint roller? Cleaning's on me, it seems. Well, it is your room, idiot. It's a bed. There doesn't appear to be anything out of the ordinary here. Okay, that's another thing that bothers me, because everything bothers me. Why would you put the bed in the middle of the room and not up against a wall? It's just
Your interior decorating inner self has been
revealed. What am I supposed to be clicking on this over here? Hold on. Oh, the trash bin. Yeah.
Don't forget the tree that you can't click.
It's a regular old trash can. No trapdoors or hidden compartments here. But there is a coin.
There you go.
Now we can get someone a present. Don't
Hopefully.
know who. Yes, the tree you can't click on. That I tried to click on several times. Every single time I played this game, I tried to click on that tree. In hopes that one day I'll be able to click on it. A sheet of paper has been stuck to the wall. It says, "An important message from your headmaster Monokuma. Room locks have been equipped with an anti-lock picking mechanism because that makes more sense. The keys are a bit of a pain to make, so please don't lose yours. Every room comes with a shower, but be aware water is shut off during the nighttime." Who knows why? Only the showers in the girls' room are equipped with a lock. Now, this is mistranslation. It's bathrooms, not showers.
I still don't get this. Why only one half of the rooms would lock?
Lastly, I have prepared a modest gift for each of you. A ladylike sewing kit for my female students, and a masculine tool set for my male students, because sexism. And sewing kits include a pressure point diagram. A single thrust is all it takes, ladies. For men, I recommend a solid swing from the top of the head. Don't think, feel. Let's all have a killer time. I crumpled the paper and tossed it into the trash can.
No, he does not like this.
If I look at the trash can, will he say that the paper's inside of it now? I never. By the way, when I was doing the cutscenes, just for a little thing, I talked to my Zono first before I talked to Ishimaru, and he still was question mark, so I did keep that in.
Okay.
So, that's good. The paper I crumpled is sitting at the bottom of the can!
That's great. A+ job game.
Okay,
So you have the door, the other door, and the monitor.
There's a TV screen here. Alright. Looks like the shower. Oh, but my door is locked, but I'm not in a girl's room.
It's just such a stupid
plot. It won't open. I guess it's locked. Alright.
How stupid Nagi is. He just read the note and didn't mention that.
This looks like the door leading out of the room. It seems to be a fixed lock. A room with a lock, huh? Didn't you just read the paper on the wall, Nagi? Was it just me? Is that it? It wasn't you? You didn't read the paper? You just looked at it and was like, oh no, I'm not reading this. I'm it out.
Stares at paper, throws in garbage.
I looked at everything. Okay, I think I've got my bearings. I'm pretty sure this is... Yes, we already know this. Thank you for repeating that. This is one of the bedrooms in the dormitory area.
No!
Someone probably carried me here after I lost consciousness. Well, that answers my first question now. What's everyone else doing? There's only one way to find out. Opens door, everyone is dead. By leaving the room. Alright, let's leave the room then. Leave the room? Nah, I'd rather not.
Let's go inspect that bathroom door again.
Oh, okay. That's a very important bathroom door. I don't know. No, it's still not opening.
Still doesn't realize that his bathroom should not lock.
Well, anyway, after us goofing around for the past, like, I don't know, like, I'm gonna say 20 minutes of the recording.
We apologize for that.
We're going to end the episode here and pick up in the next one. Have a wonderful day. Bye.